Now, as we look at South Africa, we have a worrying unemployment rate, and finding a job at the end of their studies is really high up on the minds of most students at university, if not all of them. Are there steps that can be put in place while a matriculant goes into university, while they're completing their degree, that could potentially make them more employable once they get into the workplace? I know that you are speaking to us from a corporate perspective. What do you look for when it comes to graduates?
I think that's a critical point that matriculants should take note of. First of all, once you decide what you want to do and you apply to go to a particular university, or because you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket, then you need to know what kinds of career options does one have in terms of the area that you've chosen, and that's very important. And part of that relates to what is the demand for that kind of professional or that kind of career orientation in the market. So that's very important to get research, do the research, find out from experts as well as to what are the chances of getting employed. I think importantly, in response to your question, Jerusha, is that how does one make oneself marketable so that you are appealing to potential employers out there? I think the one thing that one could do, and lots of schools have done this, is to do shadowing of people. So what has happened is that some schools, especially the forward-thinking schools, have gone to industries and said, you know what, we'd like you to take our learners on board. Obviously, based on the interested professionals, the professional areas that the kids are interested in, and get a sense of what the jobs are all about. Because I think sometimes kids could get a theoretical view of a particular profession, like engineering, but once they get to a particular environment, for example, a lot of the engineers work in a factory environment. They see that and they say, no, this is not for me. So I think that's very important, the shadowing, and if that is possible, and a lot of schools and guidance teachers as well are pushing this, and I would encourage schools to do much more of that. The other important thing is to making oneself marketable is the many internships and learnerships that are being offered now by many companies, both in the private sector and in the public sector, and it's important for people that are going into university to find out what are the options out there in terms of the various companies that they may be interested in, and to have that in mind when they're coming out of university. And importantly, to also ask for back jobs. Are back jobs available? Can I come to, can I work for 2 weeks so that I could get a sense of what your company's like, and don't worry about the it's not for pay as well. Those are the kinds of things. And I think stay close to industry, stay close to the research around how to contact the people that know what's happening in various industries. And PPS is actually an organization for professionals, and we're in touch with many different professional associations as well, and people in the various professions. And that's important to understand and to be linked to what's happening out there. So I think part of the problem when someone comes out of school, you feel quite isolated. So I think that's the problem. And really, the unemployment issue is a big one. And the key is, how do you make yourself more marketable? What are the options that you pursue while you're still at school and while you're still at university as well, so that you don't start applying for these kinds of things just before you get into the job market. I think those are some of the key things, Jerusha.